Okay, so yes, please go ahead. We will be broadcasting a video, and it is related to what we'll be talking about later down in our presentation. So, Vedant, if you could, please.
And you were going to love how we did it, Dick. You got to tell him.
Tennis court?
Okay. He brings me out to this tennis court, and he's drawn this line, the exact dimensions of our kitchen.
Sink on the right, extruder on the left. Bagging and hood.
Hood. Okay.
Garnish. This is burger finish.
Got it.
And then this is burger slide. We could just move those.
Okay.
Multi-mixer soft drinks.
Okay. We bring out our whole staff, and we have them go through the motions, making pretend burgers and fries.
All right, Steve, anticipate that. You got to keep the tray level. Okay.
And Dick is running around with his stick, marking where all the equipment should be.
Tuck in. Tony, are you going to skip the pickles when we're really doing it?
They do it over and over, hashing it out, choreographing it like some crazy burger ballet. What's going on over there?
Yes. No. No. Everybody stop! Stop! Garnish one. Garnish two. You've got pickles, you've got onions. It's a goddamn hamburger.
Come on, clear off.
Let's clear it off. It's time for the pink chalk. And then rip your orange. See all this open space here now? We've rearranged the fry situation, so now it's stage left, the deep fryer stage right. Begin. That's great. Come on, guys.
They're pretty tied up here.
Yeah, watch it.
Lazy Susan.
It's the timing of the Lazy Susan. Those are finished burgers. You can't... Hold it. I still think there's a third version.
What do you want to move?
I want to move everything. Back to stage left, please.
I think we got it all drawn. This is better.
Is that all right?
I think so. I guess let's assume our battle station.
Okay.
Finally, after about 6 hours of this, we get it just right. It's a symphony of efficiency, not a wasted motion.
Good form, Jasper. Feel good about those pickles. Catch up. Use your Lazy Susan. Put your back into it, Seth. And pickles and pickle and mustard.
We take the layout to a builder, custom build the kitchen to our exact specs.
Ta-da, the Speed D system is born, the world's first ever system to deliver food fast. It is totally revolutionary.
Hi. So, I'll just go over the clip of what it was before. What you just saw in that clip was not just the birth of the fast food empire. By the way, it was McDonald's brother. It was a masterclass in systems thinking. By mapping the whole system in chalk and then bypassing the rigid standard procedures, they were able to execute rapidly. Welcome to our GP2 presentation. I am Arun, speaking on the behalf of Team 31, and we are unpacking our project topic today, the founder's mindset using systems thinking in short. Our objective was to formulate a unified framework that applies to the agile execution of that of a startup and to the rigid structures of the corporate entrepreneurship as well. We aligned our research directly with the WEF 2025 core priorities, and in that too specifically the complex problem solving part, using the 24 steps of MIT's disciplined entrepreneurship and the 14 habits of systems thinking from water centers as our core lenses. And now to build this, as you can see, we have relied on a strict qualitative methodology as we were asked to. We grounded our theory in strategic literature from Meadows, the book that originated systems thinking more or less, and High Feeds, which helped us engineer a 15-question framework and extracted a highly specific and actionable set of variables. Now, as you can see here also, we have gathered our primary data through 4 independent one-on-one interviews, splitting our focus equally between the rapid agility of the startup ecosystem and the legacy hierarchies of corporate and industrial operations too. From now, Namish will now walk us through our first major findings of our project.
Thank you, Arun. Our interviews revealed a stark contrast. Startups survive through rapid execution, while established organizations delay implementation due to rigid hierarchies. Our first finding is that to bypass this sluggishness, leaders must grant entrepreneurs complete execution autonomy. As one startup CEO we interviewed highlighted, structurally separating exploratory units from core business is the only way to allow agile iteration without bureaucratic friction. Next slide. But autonomy isn't enough. You have to engineer ownership. Our second finding addresses the checklist mentality, where employees fear deviating from standard operating procedures. An operations executive we interviewed stressed that leaders must treat operational mistakes as valuable data. By structurally normalizing failure, teams can map exact workflows and fix root causes rather than just treating downstream symptoms. From now, Vedant will explain how these autonomous teams navigate systemic resistance.
So am I audible? Okay,
Yeah, that
so thanks, Namish. Even with autonomy, new ideas face aggressive ideological pushback. To de-risk this resistance, our third finding focuses on micropiloting. A startup CFO we spoke with bypassed pushback entirely by launching a rapid 1,000 client pilot program. They proved their concept with tangible retention data, adopting a build fast, test early, and fail fast mentality. However, scaling these pilots often hits a wall of vertical department silos. For example, a purchasing department fighting to lower unit costs will naturally clash with a plant flow resisting workflow disruption. Through our research with an industrial plant head, we identified our fourth finding: cross functional TCO alignment. Entrepreneurs must use tools like the 5 whys to prove that the process modifications optimize the total cost of ownership, the TCO. And this aligns conflicting KPIs and also help overcome the critical WEF constraint, the labor bottleneck. Without the consensual buy-in of the operational workforce, tech upgrades fail. Priya will now tie these mechanics into our final framework.
So thank you, Vedant. So these variables culminate in our casual inference model. It begins with leadership inputs granting execution autonomy and maintaining a high error to data rate. So these inputs empower our intervening mechanisms. Micro-piloting actively reduces bureaucratic frictions, while root cause mapping feeds into TCO alignment. The combined effect of reducing friction and securing workforce buy-in leads to our ultimate goal, scaling innovation throughput. So next slide. So we can see this in a real-world process map. When an entrepreneur proposes a modification, they face immediate friction between purchasing and the plant floor. So by applying PCO alignment as leverage and using execution autonomy to let the plant floor dictate the how the KPI silos are bridged and innovation scales successfully. So next slide. So our team successfully extracted these variables without relying on vague corporate buzzwords, which was our greatest challenge. We maintained a centralized knowledge repository and utilized pre-planned contingency protocols to ensure our research timeline stayed intact. So that concludes our presentation on behalf of Team 31. So thank you so much for patiently listening to us.
Okay, so thank you everyone, and I'm going to stop the live stream.